Hi guys, we are here getting started with our 30-day manicure. So I have removed the old product, prepped, and I'm applying X-Bond, which is our new bonding gel. Works underneath all of the different products. So it's a quick application. Just push it up, brush down. Hi Mo. I just try to get it down onto the natural nail. You don't need it on the entire nail if there's already gel there. I'm gonna say hi to Debbie. Hey.
Hey girls.
Sometimes we have a couple guy nail techs who will pop in, so can't be gender specific on these things. I forgot. Let me pop open my app so I can make sure we can talk to you guys. All right, so I'm going to be doing this stone design. I did it. Oh my gosh, stupid Androids. Sorry, my tablet crashed. It always crashes. It's an Android. I just have problems with them all the time. Okay, so I'm going to do her 30-day manicure with natural pink, which I typically use for my 30-day manicure. You can use enhance or balance. I've just been using natural pink forever. It's our classic UV gel. I just like the viscosity of it the best. It's my favorite as far as viscosity wise. So push around the cuticle. Thanks, Jess. And brush down. And it's very fast and it goes on very thin. And then you can brush down off the tip if there's any thickness that you don't want. Hi Karen. A lot of people love Enhance. Enhance for me is a little bit more runny than what I like to work with personally, and it's probably because I've just been using this particular viscosity for so long that I feel like I have to chase Enhance a little bit more. But for anyone that's used a runnier gel, Enhance is like a dream because it doesn't run as much as a runny gel, but it smooths out and self-levels really nicely. So Enhance is definitely very popular. But this one has a little bit, it's kind of in between Enhance and Balance. So if you feel like your Enhance is perfect, stick with that. If you feel like your Balance is perfect, stick with that. If you feel like you need something in between, try your natural. Has a little bit more of a heat spike, I think, in our newer lamps because it's a UV gel. So just learning the gel, controlling it. I'm going to just brush down if there's a little bit too much at the tip. But smooths out and self-levels, no finish filing needed. And what I do like about natural is that it won't run into the cuticle if you don't touch it. So Enhance will run a little bit more, so you might have to freeze it if your salon is warmer after a few nails. But if you've trained your clients that you're going to tell them, I'm going to do 2 nails and then we're going to switch, typically you can finish 2 nails and they'll switch, and you're not going to waste any time by doing that. So you don't necessarily have to do all 4 or all 5. It's not going to matter. So, and that way it gets it before it moves. There's a little fuzz in there. Not invited to the party. You may exit, please. Thank you. I made Jessica laugh. Miracles happen. No, just kidding. Oh, I have a video for you. I just remembered something that I have to show her. It's gonna make her laugh a lot. Okay. Just don't tell my husband. Okay, go with that. Okay. Next hand. Again, I get my gel in front of my brush, and what I call is pillowing. I push it forward, and then holding my brush flat, I'm going to pull down, and that glides it almost like a gloss over the nail. You don't have to worry about arches or anything like that if you're using a 100% gel color, because it will balance out your strength just by using 100% gel color. If you're using a solvent gel, you're not going to have quite the strength of using 100% gel color. So you might have to build a little bit more of an arch in this kind of a technique, but you're gonna have to figure that out. I could not tell you because I don't use anything else but 100% gel color. If you are wondering, how do I know if I'm using 100% gel color? You can smell it. If your gel color smells like nail polish, it is not 100% gel color. So, yes, Luxio. Luxio is fabulous. And if you are coming to nail camp this year, you can pick up your Luxio and anything else accents for 20% off. So we have made sure we've got lots of inventory because I know we have lots of accents lovers coming to nail camp. So make a list of what you have. That is the biggest thing people forget to do. Make a list of the colors you have so that when you do come to camp, you know what colors you have so you don't get duplicates. So pull up notes in your phone and make yourself a list of what colors you already own. Can't tell you how many times people get home and go, oh my gosh, I picked this up, but I already have this color. And because the bottles hold quite a lot of product, they last a really, really long time. You don't need duplicates because it'll take you sometimes years to go through one vial. Ah, Madeline Wolf. Yay, I'm so excited for Madeline Wolf. She just had surgery. She's supposed to email me the info of what we need for her class. I asked her if we need models, because if we do, I've got to try to find models for everybody. But I will find out as soon as she gets back to me. I think as soon as the drugs wear off from her surgery that she's in. Good morning, Michelle. I got your message. I believe there's room in the educator hall right now. Our problem is actually the dining hall. So we just sent a message out to the camp to make sure that we have room in the dining hall, and then we can add it. Now we don't necessarily have the bedding for her, so we might have to have people bring their own pillow, and we are going to scrounge up as much bedding as possible. We have a lot of people flying in, so we're going to need to send out an SOS to locals to bring extra bedding and towels for our out-of-town friends. But we're going to make it work. And it is going to be an amazing year. So we've got we already have donations starting to come in for the swag bags. So I'm super excited about that. I heard her say oops and she got a little doodad bump. So I always check before they go on the light just to make sure that I don't have to file anything out. I would have just hit that with my file if I hadn't caught it or she hadn't made the oops sound. You know some locals, Michelle, that would be great. It would be great if you could ask them to help grab some bedding for you because, like I said, we're using up everything the facility has this year. Am I teaching a gel application class at camp? What kind of gel application class would you like? Because I can teach whatever you guys want. I just need to know what you want. So, what color am I using? Entrancing. Luxio Entrancing. Very popular color. I did one of my clients today who's worn this color for years, I think since as long as she's been coming to me. It's one of our original Luxio colors, so it's been around like as long as shellac been around. So I don't know, what year did shellac come out? I've been using it on her that long. It's basically what it's about. So when you want to get your color really close to the cuticle, got to push it up and then brush down. First coat, you're going to go ahead and cure. The second coat is where we're going to get into the art stuff. Luckily, she walked in and showed me this picture that all y'all saw earlier today and said, where's the video for this? So, ta-da! Here it is. Sculpting class or 30-day manicure class? Yes, I believe I am teaching a 30-day manicure class, and I will touch a little bit on sculpturing in there. Not full set sculpturing, but like if you have a broken nail and you need to repair it, sculpturing, like typical everyday. I'm not sure if I'm doing a full sculpturing class. I will look and see what the schedule is. I want to take a class this year, so I have to make sure that my class that I want to take doesn't interfere with the classes that I have to teach. So I want to go to Allie Baker's fantasy class. So I'm very excited for that. Too chicken not to finish file. Oh my goodness. Who wants to work that hard? It should be perfectly smooth. Look at the line of light. If you see your line of light and there's no bumps, what do you finish filing? Then you're thinning out. I mean, the nail is already so thin. How can I show? The nail application is already so thin that if I finish file this, I'm down to nothing. So you gotta pick and choose why you're finish filing. And time-wise, time is money. Do you want to spend 10 minutes finish filing when you don't have to? No. Karen too. You guys are both finish filing still? I need to see you guys apply gel, and then I can prove to you that your nails are beautiful if you're getting them on smooth. Now, if you're having a hard time with enhance because you're not being able to get it on and you have to finish file because it's in the cuticle or it's not shaped right, you might try a different viscosity gel. That's why I need to yes, we shall work on that. Make sure you pin me down so I can see you apply, and then we can work on it. The class on Friday is really helpful. It's a step-by-step class at camp, and so you can really work on stuff. Now, here's something I would need to file. See that little tiny bit of gel that's gotten in the cuticle? See that little itty-bitty teeny-weeny bit? But I'm not going to do it till the very end, because all I'm going to do is create dust, and it's not necessary to do it right now. Same thing over there. I can see a little tiny bit. Is it going to cause lifting? No. It's not enough gel there to cause any lifting or anything like that. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm bumped the camera. Get your color in front of your brush and push it up towards the cuticle. That's how you get nice and close. If your clients are going to go 3 to 4 weeks, you got to get the product all the way up to that cuticle so that it looks good. Hi Tracy. In Missouri. Well, I would love to come out and do a class for you in Missouri, and I'm working on getting my schedule going for the next year. So if you have a class that you want done and you're not in my area, let me know. If you have friends that are out there that you think, okay, I think we could get at least 6 people. I always require a minimum of 6 and a 2-day class to be able to travel, because it takes double that amount of time, because I've got to get there and get around. Sometimes I will double up on classes, so if I do a class in Chicago, then if it's close enough, I can do a class a few hours away. I'd love to go up and see my friend Nikki, do a class up in Michigan would be fun. So next year I plan to do a little bit more classes and workshops. So my team from Oregon and Washington, I've got a team of 6 of us, and we are going to be offering seasonal art workshops as well in Oregon and Washington. And when I travel and do classes, I will do 1 day of a workshop and 1 day of a certification. So if you want a sculpturing class, we can do a sculpturing day, and then we can do a nail art workshop the following day. So it'll be 2 classes, and we can set those up wherever you guys want. And I typically will work backwards. So we can announce, you know, we'd like to do this class, and once we get the interest, we can talk to everyone and pick a date. So if you guys are interested in a class in a certain area, we can kind of put it out there and see if we can get enough people in that area and get it going.
Say hi to Mary.
Say hi to Mary. Hi, Mary. Oregon classes. Yeah, in Oregon, you guys have 2 educators now. So you have Dawn and Jen. Oh, that's what happens when your clients are stiff. Just kidding. I love you.
I am stiff. I can feel
that's all right.
being stiff.
Yeah, she's a little stiff. It's totally okay. All right. So before she puts this in, we're going to be doing art. I almost shoved her, like not even thinking, because I started thinking about Oregon. So we have Dawn and Jen in Oregon, so there'll be classes in Oregon quite often. So you guys are going to be doing great. All right, bye, Karen. Okay, so here we go, art time. And I'm right at 15 till, which is great. I always am watching. This is yesterday's. You can still see there's a little bit of pink in there. And I'm using... sorry, hold on. Where my tile went. All right, if you don't have a tile, you can use the back of the form paper, or you can use the ring thing, which, I don't know where my ring thing went, but if you're coming to camp, I believe the lovely Holly Skippers is bringing everybody ring things. So, yay! You guys are all going to get new ring things. So, I am putting some onto, you can use a pile, you can use anything you want, but don't try to do it out of the bottle because you will contaminate your color in the bottle because you're going to be going back and forth to this quite often. So, I'm using my number 3 brush. And I'm dabbing in there and holding my fulcrum finger out so I'm not moving too much. I'm going to swipe back and forth. And I'm going to let it start to blur in to make this work. Some of it has to be blurred and some of it needs to be not so blurred.
Sherry's watching.
So I'm going to do one color on all of them first and then I'm going to go to the next. Hi, Sherry. And I want it to look like they're cut out of the same, it's kind of a stone look, so I want it to look like they're kind of cut out of the same marble slab. Camera's too close. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit delayed. So this is, oh, I don't know if I told you what color this is. This is Celebrate from Luxio. Just decided I wanted a little bit of contrast, but not so white. So we went with kind of a cool blue. So this is one of those nice designs. It's pretty easy and quick to do in the salon, so you can get a really cool effect in your normal amount of time, which is important when you are back to back. You want to make sure everyone has cool nails and they're happy, but you get done. I love nails that take, you know, I look at these designs sometimes, I'm like, man, those are amazing, and then I'll message the nail tech and be like, how long do those take? And they're like, 4 hours, and you're like, yep, that's about right. That's what I thought. It's just not real life. Okay, so this is art charcoal. Just gonna dab a little bit in there, and then this one I'm just not doing quite as much. And after I get it on, then I kind of have to blur it to kind of blend it in a little bit more. And that's just to give it a little bit of definition. Hi, Joanne. Her phone's ringing. So really cool, really pretty. She likes them.
I like it.
It's a cool look.
It is a cool look. Simple.
It's different than, you know, your standard kind of marble, circular marble or something. It's got a little different texture to it. They look textured. Hi, Stacy. How's your vacay? She was on vacation. Where at? I don't remember. I just saw it and got jealous. Oops.
You're in Switzerland, you got jealous.
What? Anyone that's on vacation, I'm jealous. Who isn't, right?
True.
Isn't vacation the best thing ever?
Kim or Ryan, will someone bring me a pillow? Retreat.
Who? What?
Kim Irvine, can't wait for the retreat. Will someone bring me a pillow?
Well, Kim, you're probably on the list of people that we have bedding reserved for, or I will provide you bedding because I know you. So I don't think you think I will have cuties. So I will give you bedding. But yeah, don't worry. We'll make sure that everyone is covered. We just figured we put it out there if you know someone coming that you can be like, hey, I'd rather have your bedding than the bedding that Camp provides, because the towels will probably be fluffier if it's your friend's towels than the ones that bedding Camp provides. So, all right. So all of them are a little bit different, but very cool. All right, if anyone has no more questions, I will sign off and finish this hand. Same thing, different hand. Again, this is Entrancing.
Fluffy towels, rock.
Fluffy towels rock. This is true.
Dawn just started watching.
Hi, Dawn. We were talking about you.
Karen started watching.
This is Entrancing. Again, if you didn't hear me before. This is a really, really fabulous color. For all year. This time of the year, anyone who tends to like pinks will typically go for this. Or we've been doing a lot with like Misty Rose and Rumor are really popular this time of the year. Kind of your Dusty Rose. Hi, Karen. Get there all the way into the sidewall. I'm pulling up her cuticle when I do this to make sure I'm getting it as close as possible. It's not hurting her, but it makes sure that that skin's pulled up and that everything will grow out best possible manner. All right, number 3 brush, Celebrate. I'm going to do the same angle with this because, like I said, I want it to look like it was cut from the same kind of slab of stone. So if you change angles, then it's going to look like you're not going to get kind of the same effect, I feel like. So you can, but I prefer to keep it at the same angle for this.
Did you say hi to Dawn?
Yes, I said hi to Dawn and I told her we were talking about her.
Oh.
She is our educator in Portland. One of our, or is she the one that's closer to Portland, or is Jen closer to Portland? I have to look at a map. But Dawn and Jen are both in Oregon, and they are going to be providing you guys with lots of classes and workshops down there for accents, so that's pretty exciting. We have some fall tips that we're working on now for a fall workshop. It's going to be pretty short notice. It's going to be, what's the date on that? 2 weeks from Sunday. So it'll be a fall workshop in all locations. So Jen and Dawn are both going to be providing it in Oregon, and we'll have it here at Love Nails as well. It'll be whatever that Sunday is. And we'll have some different fall designs that we are going to work on. So you guys can be prepared as Halloween comes to do some fun Halloween and fall nails. Jen is in Wilsonville, That's just south of Salem, I believe. Is that correct? You know Oregon.
North.
Is that north of Salem?
No.
North of north?
No, wait.
It's about an hour south of Portland.
An hour south of Portland. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with traffic. It's an hour, yeah. Without traffic, it's not an hour, but.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done. So we'll toss that. And I'm going to go ahead and take... There's no hurricanes in Portland. Karen, no. The Northwest is safe from a lot of things. We don't have blizzards. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have tornadoes. I don't know why everyone lives in places that do these things. We have like earthquakes every couple thousand years. But since you're not going to live that long, the chance of that happening is pretty slim. It's much worse to be somewhere where that's having a hurricane every other year, I think. But some people like the humidity, I guess. I'm a big fan of Seattle and the Northwest. I love our weather. I don't mind the rain so much. I like our seasons.
Yeah.
I'm excited that our leaves are starting to change. Have yours started changing? Our neighborhood started. I started seeing some red on some leaves. Just grabbing a little bit more blue just because I felt like this was a little faded. Sunday, October 1st. Mark your calendars if you're looking to do a nail art workshop for the autumn season. We're going to be sending out and posting the designs that we're going to be working on for those. But there will be workshops here in outside Seattle as well as down in Oregon. And they're hands-on workshops. They will come with a kit of all the colors that we do for the designs so that you guys have those with you. Take a little bit of blue. Some lint. Is the time 9 to 5? Is it listed on the website? It is not listed on the website for sign up yet because I want to put the designs up and I want to make sure I have the locations correct for all the classes. It should be up hopefully with by Sunday, maybe Monday. I will get those up, probably Monday because on Sunday I'm in Sacramento. But as soon as we get those up, they'll be out on my Instagram, Love Nails, and I will get those posted right away. So. All right, let's get her top glossed and finished. This is Luxio gloss. It's my favorite, but you can use Shine On if you prefer. You could even do matte on with this. I don't know how it would look, but maybe interesting. If you've been wanting a matte top coat, we do have matte on. This will stay insanely shiny for the entire time. Insanely. In Hawaii. She's off to Hawaii with these nails. Are we all jealous? Mm-hmm. Yes, I think so. My last client was leaving. No, the other client who wore Entrancing today. Well, she wears Entrancing always. She was leaving to Maui on Sunday. A lot of people go to Hawaii if they live here in the Northwest.
Keeps the summer going.
Mm-hmm. All right, so before I put these in, I just check sidewalls to make sure. See, I got a little bit of run there. All right, in the light, please. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us for this little pink kind of marbly thing going on. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.